And away we go. Need a drink. Oh, I missed the breakout while I was setting that up. Okay, that's alright. Black Diamond Therapeutics. So, clinical trials showing this to be. What do you mean I've not got enough buying power? I've just been trading with 500 shares. Made $40 on it. Let's see if I can't make some on the main account. Three. $320. Get 320 on the bid. 319. 20 on the ask. Here you go. Text. Let's start locking some in. Get up to 335, 333, 30. $32 on the ask, 33 on the ask. Look at 335 on the ask. 333, we're stalling a little bit there. We'll just take a little bit off. Get out. Rest. Oh, not a bad start. Extended now. It needs to pull back towards the VWAP, back to below $3. Or it can continuation. Still think it's a bit extended right now, but we'll see. Okay, guys, let me know your thoughts. How are you doing? No chat. You're very quiet here, guys. Let me know. Can you hear me? Expecting this little bit of a reversal. Why is this moving? Well, Black Diamond Therapeutics says initial dose. Good morning, Curlikind. Hey Brandon. Lisa, how you getting on? Wynand. Now we're getting a pullback. I'll make my cup of tea while we're getting that pullback. Consolidate. Hey baby girl, are you okay now, sweetie? Sweetie darling, sweetie. Hey Calvis. Hey James, good to see you. What's going on with the frozen there? Oh, I missed that breakout. Nice little pullback there where I kind of started to consolidate. You stink. Why do you stink? What's going on with you? You absolutely stink. And why have you got a dirty beard as well? What have you been doing outside? What have you been doing? Hey? What have you been doing outside? Look at this. I don't know what all that is. I don't know what all that is. Disgusting. You're disgusting. And you stink. Yeah, it does look extended. That's why I stopped trading it there at kind of 330. Waiting for a decent pullback on the 5. First red candle, but it was starting to get a bit, you know, wicks on the 5. So I'll wait for it to pull back. It's only 2 million, well, just under 2 million in the flow. So it's a very small stock. It's looking a bit. I mean, the volume's getting a bit lower as well. Morning, monkey balls. So we've won on this on the first one. I was a little bit disappointed, if I'm being honest. Smaller kind. I got in here. Got got out when it started to pull back, and then I went to try and get back in again, and said I didn't have enough buying power because of the lack of leverage, and it'd already moved up too much. So I went in for 500 shares here. Got out, like I say, got out here, and then when I tried to get back in again, I didn't have enough leverage to buy 500 shares, and I'm kind of kicking myself I didn't go with a smaller amount. So got 250 shares and got almost $1, another 250 bucks. So 100 bucks would have been nice. Hey Ricardo. Well, I was looking at that earlier, and it's doing nothing, basically. This is AC Immune. It popped up first thing, went up to kind of 273, popped back down below the VWAP, and that's where it's been sideways choppy since. So yeah, that's why we're not looking at AC Immune there, Ricardo. I wasn't watching it, but I saw it. It obviously got called. I think it was Dave called it out in the Discord meds in the after hours session, and it just went mental. And I was kind of kicking myself, almost, not quite, almost had a little bit of FOMO not to trade in the after hours session. But look, a couple of you in the Discord managed to catch it, so fair play for you guys. So we made 40, but it's a nice base hit for a small account, $40 to start off with. On the small account, when we got rejected for lack of buying power, we switched over onto the main account and made 2K. So we're already got a good start on the day. Just the one stock. Don't trade the news, Ricardo. Just remember that. Do not trade the news. You never know how the market's going to react to it. Trade the price action. Here we go. Now we're getting a nice pullback on the 5. So this comes back to that in $0.25, maybe even the VWAP. Ready for another move. So next 5-minute candle makes a new high, which currently is $3.70, $0.75. It's basically a new high of day. Very extended on the 5. You could argue for like a 2 or a 3-minute time frame, but I'd say watch the 5-minute now. This is the first red candle on the 5-minute. It's the second pullback on the 5-minute. So we probably will break new highs on the move back up. Yeah, reverse stock split ain't gonna always make any impact. Well, there's quite a few. I was watching for Man United maybe making a pot because I've got earnings due this morning, but it's not done anything. I'm actually moving up now, so let's put that across here because it might have some leverage on this. If it did, no, there's no leverage. So reverse stock split. It gets over kind of the $0.25. It's kind of double top there, but if it gets over the $0.25, 625, it might make good moves. So we'll see. Put it on the watch list, as you should rightly say. Watching for both of those. Let's pull him back a little bit right now, Alistair. Good morning, Robert. Good to see you. $16.22 million was the float. It's a 1 to 25. So the float now is 650,000. So it's less than $1 million. It's a 1 to 25 reverse split. So Trade Ideas hasn't updated today, Calvus. It's a 649,680. 649,680 shares. That's it. Yeah, that's the old float. 16.2 is the old float. Looking for the move up and the break of new highs on the 5 minute, which is I think it's 72. So looking for the break of the $0.75 new high, basically. 76 is the high of day. So we'll look for a new high of day. Yeah, no, very low floats. Oh, we got 74 there, which is kind of a 5 minute new high, handle with a new high, but which I'm not comfortable going in at 74 when you've got the psychological resistance of 75 and you've got a high of day of 76. So 74 is certainly not your entry, and that's why. Yeah, if you get a lot of volume on a low float stock, you get it doesn't necessarily rocket, but you get volatility. That's the difference. There's no leverage on it with CMEG. I don't know if you're anyone on CMEG UK, but CMEG Trinidad, there's no leverage on AREB. Might see some volatility today. American Equity, AC Immune, good relative volume on AC Immune, but it's not really taking off. Origin Materials, Origin Mat, not great volume. Take Mining, low volume. EMVX was of interest, but again, it's not great volume. So if we get some volume into the market, well, I'm looking at the potential flat top formation here now at the $0.75, 375. Dylan, trust me, you don't want more than one. I've just had an argument with with my future wife, arguing over our new place. Look, there you go. How did I finish up yesterday? Overall, slightly profitable. I managed to get $3,000 out of it in total, but after commissions and charges, about $1,700 in net profit yesterday. I was slightly down, about 30. I lost $35 net on the small account, or 17.50 down on the small account, but after fees and charges, it's 35. So yeah, on the main account, I was about $1,700. Well, on the main account yesterday, I traded. What was it? I got green on AI. I got a double bottom breakout on AI yesterday. And I traded meds, and then I got a nice breaker on MLTX. Managed to get a huge amount on MLTX yesterday. So I lost on meds. I was 3,000 in profit on C3 AI, and I made just under 14,000 on MLTX when that popped up again. Well, flip jug, MLTX, we're getting a nice flat top, but I'll pull it up so you can actually see the action. So yesterday, see, towards the close of business yesterday, this is where I caught it. I was watching it, and I got in here at 14.50 for the break of 14. I actually got it at 14.40 for the break of 14.40, and rode that all the way up to 45.40, and rode that all the way up to 48.50. So that was a really nice move on MLTX. I managed to make 13,000 on that, which was really good. Full leverage pretty much on that coming into it, and then that not only did it get me green, it cleared off the drawdown from meds. Finished today, meds 13,000 down, just over 13,000 down. C3 AI 3,075 up, and MLTX. That's not strictly true, is it, Tony? It's grouped, for some reason it's grouped my main account and my small account together on meds, so I'm just going to change that. I think need to change that. How do I do that? There you go, that's right. That's spot on, yeah. What's the month's numbers? We're just over 50,000 gross at the moment. So right, where are we? Oh, we broke out. Pay attention, Tony. Waiting for that flat top breakout at the $0.75 level, and I've just missed 25 cents. Oh man, never mind. I was 14k in the hole at the end of that stream. Ah, good man, Captain. Good man. But just, I love it when you guys are hitting your goals. Yeah, I missed the break of 375. So ready for the move up now. Test of the $0.25. Morning, Thomas. That's 16. So I needed to break the $0.25 here. We'll add if it comes back to 4 and then out at 490, I think. First candle breaks in nearly low. There's currently $4. A little bit of resistance up there at the $0.25. Current high of day 420. At over 420, we should see 450. There's over 420. The $0.25. Take half that off. Add the rest up like Seabiscuit. Now I can get out for break. 425. I'm getting out. That's my stop. Is 425. Otherwise, we ride this up now. Pre-market. I don't want to go in too big. I was in like 10,000 shares earlier. I didn't live stream the power hour. No, I've not been doing that because my evenings. I've been busy in the mornings and the evenings. The afternoons is when I've been streaming. But I was busy this morning getting the pet stuff done with the dog, ready for her travels. Right, first candle breaks a new low. That's my exit signal. I'm just going to take some off that. Starting to struggle up there a bit right now. So, in fact, I'm just going to come out. You can always get back in. So that little move there, which I missed most of it, but I managed to squeeze 1,000 out of it. So. I would have switched over to AREB, but quite frankly, there's no volume on it. The volume's all with Black Diamond. High of day 39. Good morning, Neith. Good to see you as well. Yeah, I could have got a lot more out of that if I was busy. Instead of recapping yesterday's trades, if I'd been busy enough actually watching for the flat top breakout here, Nice, lovely flat top breakout. Now we're getting some real good moves on ARB. We're getting a bit of volume coming in now as well. So we're breaking highs. So now we've got to look for potential entry with good volume. This is reverse stock split today. It's gone without me. It would have come and got me. Well, this has got a bit of volatility. 30 cents on the average true range. So let's see. Oh wow, what's spreads getting rangy? Much 25 cents then. Wow, these spreads are mental. Bouncing around from kind of 2 cents to 25 cents. Nearly 29 cents on the average true range though. Currently, here we go. I want to see this move back up. Oh, I'm a little bit trapped in it. Being stubborn. Lower volume. Need some decent volume. BDTX looking at making its move back up to the to test the highs. Going in big here. No, not that way. Thought we were going to get a bounce on the whole dollar. It's lied to me. Ah, yeah. Getting greedy just as you get greedy, the market humbles you. For a bounce on the VWAP maybe. That was stupid of me. It's just, I'm telling you. Hey Eunice, Black Eagle. A little bit more predictable. Double top on the 5 minute. High of day currently 440. No change from when we got out. Oh, what's that moving? American equity. Yeah. Brookfield Reinsurance makes a $55 per share offer for American equity. That's why that's moved up. Potential acquisition proposal. Not going to move much more than that. It's at 53 right now, 52.73. There we go. Excuse me. What else are you watching for moves today, guys? The matter. It's just broke the $2 barrier. EDTX probably top of the list for the watch list for half an hour at the open. I will go watching Arab. Hopefully we can make some money back on that, but we'll see. In regards to your question, how do I rate? I don't, quite frankly. I don't care about the catalyst. I don't rate one catalyst above another. Collaborations, FDA approvals, patent granted, new contracts, splits, IPOs. I don't care at all. A catalyst is a catalyst is a catalyst. What I care about is price action. What I care about is how the market reacts to that catalyst, because you can have the exact perfect example. Aeroclean this time last year went absolutely mental for the best part of a month, and we made a fortune out of it. And then 3 months later, we saw a similar catalyst, similar technology, and it didn't do anything on a different stock. So the market may react differently depending on the stock, and then depending on the sentiment, it may react differently to the same catalyst. Same thing with earnings. The market may react positively on good earnings, but it also may react negatively to good earnings. And the inverse also true. It may react negatively to good earnings, and it may react positive to good earnings. So you never quite know how the market's going to react. So don't trade the news, don't trade the catalyst. What you want to know is there a reason why the market is behaving the way it is towards this particular stock? And if there is, that's the catalyst. Now, it doesn't have to be a particular catalyst that you favor. what you tend to find is the bioscience stocks will tend to have a lot of volatility based on FDA approvals, clinical trial results, patents being granted left, right, and center, or the inverse being the same. So FDA denials, patent denial, poor clinical trials results, and goals not met. So just trade the price action, but what you want is the price action underpinned by a catalyst which draws the volume to the stock. Well, on the 1 minute, I mean, there's argument for 1, 2, 3. On the 1 minute, this is the fourth pullback. On the 5 minute, we've got double top here. So this is you've got the devil horns here on the 5 minute. So I'm expecting this to pull back below 4, or at least test 4 before breaking new highs again. And devil horns on the 2 minute as well. So a little bit of a double top there. So now it's just consolidating at kind of 420, between 410 and 420. Current high of day 440. Oh bless. Try turning your volume down, Chameleon. Is anybody else? So Chameleon's got very sensitive ears. So is anybody else finding the music distracting and too loud? I don't usually have it. Occasionally I'll get somebody come in and say, turn your music down, it's too loud, but it's usually because I've got sensitive ears. But anybody else having issues with the music? Because I go with the majority. I'll move with the masses. If everybody's finding the music too loud, then I'll turn it down. But if it's just you, Street, if it's too loud, you're too old. I'm sorry, Chameleon, you're too old, apparently. So, either Dip tells me the music's perfect. Black Eagle says it's too loud as well. I'll leave it at 50% on the old tickety top. It seems to be okay on the old tube of you. I'll leave it at 50% on the tickety top. Yeah, it is my channel. I can do what I want, but look, I can listen to my. I'm listening to it here. I'm not listening to it at the same level you are. Med's making a move. On volume. Never mind. What are you doing with all these ice knots? Yeah. You have to put a ribbon in your hair. Like, what did you do with the last one? You had a little flower in your hair yesterday. What did you do with it? Some songs are louder than others as well. So like the finger in the air, Brandon. No, it depends on the last candle, because if the last candle is a large candle, you don't want to be looking at the last candle as the low of that as your stop. So what you then look at is what's the average true range, and then you'll have a figure in your head what you're comfortable with, but in general, I'll look at the average true range, and then I will look at the last candle as my reversal indicator to say, okay, it's getting a bit tired, it's starting to pull back a bit, that's where I'm going to get out, or at least take some profits. But if for example, if I look at this, on this breakout, when it broke out at so 440, if it breaks 440, goes up to 450. If we get this one candle goes up and goes up to 450, the low of this candle is 427. If you want to get to 450 and then leave it till like 425 before you get out, no, absolutely not. So it depends on how big the last candle is, but if you're starting to get a succession of candles and you're in there for a nice breakout, then that's when you look at the next candle to break a new low is your exit. And I got in at the top there for the break of new highs. So now I'm looking for the test of the $0.50, and then as it comes back, I'll maybe give it 15, maybe 20 cents, given that the depending on what the spreads are between 2 and 3 cents, and we've got 13 cents on the average true range. So might give it 15 to 20 cents now. Well, I've given it more than 15 to 20 cents, so if it breaks below this support line here, I will be getting out. That's me talking when I should be trading. Trying to commentate on it instead of do what I'm supposed to be doing. We've got support there, so you don't want to be just cutting it before it gets to that 410 support, because it's found support for a while there. Now, if it breaks below that, the likelihood is it's going to sell a bit more, maybe to $4. So now I'm looking for any candle makes a new high or any candle makes a new low. We've got 410 support. Look at the 5-minute candle, finding that support at 410 on the last 4 5-minute candles. This is pretty much the bottom of the flat bottom, but we're getting flat bottom with downwards resistance or descending resistance is bearish, but we're actually getting ascending resistance here. And higher highs, flat bottom with the higher highs. Well, it's already over that, Ricardo. Already over that. And normally, if this was a regular session, I would put a stop in place. 410. Oh, 408 maybe. Give it a little bit of wiggle room. What happened with our ebb? I got in at the top and it flushed back down. And I went in big there, Jack. Cheers, Tom. Might not be the best. Top 3. Trip.com. Making moves. The matter is at 220 now. The matter therapeutics is looking at moving up. ERMA drama. The matter therapeutics. Hey Imran, how you doing? I'm okay. You've been watching the cricket? We've got just over 15 minutes to fill the bell. Oh, there's a nice wall at 410, so a lot of buyers at 410, some big buyers at 410 on the level 2. That's why we're finding support there. So if it breaks below 410, it probably will sell. Some big sellers, some big buyers at 410. Volume's dying out a bit. You got in where I did, yeah. You got faked out up at the top, breaking new highs. That's normal. Bit of selling pressure here, so there's I'm seeing a lot of orders. I'm just not seeing a lot of. I'm seeing quite a lot of red on the time and sales, but I'm not seeing a lot of orders go through. A lot of orders on the level 2, but not a lot of orders going actually transacting. You look at the volume; it's a lot lower than it was. That's why the level 2 you can't trust it. It's nice to keep an eye on it, but you just can't trust it. Too many spoof orders on the level 2. Back over 420, bit of volume, and no problem adding to this. This is going to get below 410 now. Morning, Bolt. I'm not having a good June, but still profitable, so that's all right. Yeah, buy the dip. Sometimes it be like that, and if you've not got the money in behind, it's sometimes better just to cut it. I've just averaged down to move back up and retest the highs. I'm looking for the move back up to 440. But I'm taking a risk here. If it doesn't move up and break that quarter dollar, I'm going to lose a lot more. Confluence of support there. There's big buyers at 410. You've got the whole dollar. You've got the 9. You've got the 20. Thought we're going to get the move back up. Still think we're going to get the move back up, but let's see. Needs that break over the $1. We got to 428 before, so we need 430. Get back in the green on this trade. I don't say it's stupid. It's just it's extended up there at the moment, up at kind of the 420, 430, 440 level. It's had a really good move on the 5 minute. This is a nice flag if you can be patient enough for it to break. If it breaks to the upside, it will break 450. But patience is not in trading. Patience is a virtue. It really is. And the problem is, you can't afford to just wait if you're in the trade, because you do have to manage your risk accordingly. So let's test those highs. We got up to 425 now. Looking at 429, 430. There we go. Let's get to 440. Retest it. Come on. New high. Break it. Let's get the breakout. Curling up. Get out of this flat top. Playing ball. We've got a high of 432 there. Yeah, I'm looking for 450. That's the next target. It needs to get over and hold 430. So if we get to 440, I think we'll get to 450. But it's getting quite a bit of buying pressure. Oh, sorry, selling pressure. Trying to hold it down here up at the top. Come on, 440, 434. 35, 6, 9, 40. There we go. This is the flat top resistance. Get out. We'll wait for it to break 450 now. It's going to take a while. So that's another 1,000 on that trade. It's going to take a while. But we might get the breakout. Current high of day 44. Just happened to be where I entered before on that last trade before averaging down. So that's needs to break the $0.50. We've got 7 minutes to the bell. 7 minutes to the open. Kind of risky to get in it here. If you're going to get in it with any kind of size, kind of risky to get in it here before the open. If you can break that $0.50, take a small position at least. Let it potential gap and go, or maybe a gap and crack. We'll see. To Discord. Sell some courses there, Ryan. Well, the goal was 6,000 per day. Didn't think negative 6,000 though. So, well, we got profitable yesterday from a $14,000 loss. So it only takes one stock. That's all I'm saying. Good stuff by the dip. Base hits. 12 cents. Good base hit. There's 450. That's the new high of days, 450. Take a little position there. Oh, I've taken 2.5 instead of 1. That's okay. I'm a little bit late. Get up to the $0.75 mark before the bell. We've got a little over 5 minutes to go. Range is 13. I'm going to give this 25 cents. MLTX, I made 13,000 on MLTX there, Farid, in the last hour of the market. So I was down right up until the last 40 minutes of the market yesterday, and then MLTX took off and moved like $4. I just covered it off earlier. So looking at 32. It's getting a bit choppy now with these moves. They're not clean. So I don't mind holding this into the open, but I will be setting a stop at kind of 425 if I do. I'm getting out at 432 if it pulls back. Current high 459. Slightly above where I got in at 457. I was slow to get in actually on at 457, but it wouldn't have changed anything. The break of the $0.50 is a bit slow. Push the to execute. We'll see. What are we betting, guys? Up or down at the bell? Gap and crap or gap and go? What do you think? At the bell. So I give it 25 cents, that's all I'm giving it. Gap and crap or gap and go? What do you think? What are we betting on, guys? Yeah, it's struggling a little bit here. I don't mind if it's in the middle of a pullback, but this is just consolidation. This is not a pullback. So if it moved up and it was pulling back into the open, then the chance of a move up, I don't mind that. But this is just consolidation. So we know that 459 is the pre-market high, so that's the level I'm watching. If we can break that level at the open, you know what I'm going to be doing. That's not a signal, that's not an alert. Not a financial advisor, don't sue me. We made some on this one. Made some on $40 on the same stock on the small account. We've got a way to go on the small account. 150 bucks is the target today. 135 actually, but I'm going for 150. I'll change the scanners over. Why not? We're about to open right now. Couple of seconds. Right, what's the market going to give us? Kavana? Yeah, I'm not feeling Kavana. WVA, no. MVX, no. Med, maybe. The markets are all green. We didn't even covered off the markets earlier. Oh my goodness, the market, the S&P 500 absolutely rallying. Aye, look at that. Nice little initial pump out of the blocks. Will it sustain? Good question. Not sure. Back over to VWAP into a halt. I don't really want to be getting into a halt. I've switched over. I saw it was moving. I thought maybe get over to VWAP and test it, but it's into a halt. About to halt. Not quite halted yet, but there you go. There's your halt. So that's American Rebel. I'll come back at 36, 936, and hopefully manage to get some of that back that we lost, which is at this level. So will that move up and break $7 this time? I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. NVX looking interesting. $14. $0.10 trailing stop in there. Yeah, well, slight loss, 3 cents. Ed's halted as well. No, thought it halted. Oh, got the volume. So what we have got is Lord's Type Motors at 151. This was, well, this was like $6 stock just a couple of days ago, 2 weeks ago. What the hell happened? This gap down overnight, hard. $6 stock a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. This is Adisec Bio down. Right. New high. Flat topping at 1420. Need to see this above 1420. It's 1419. There we go. And we get 1430, 1435, 1426, 30. Take some off. 10% trail for the rest. And then we can add and subtract as we need to. Break highs, I'll be adding back. Pre-market high up there, kind of 1442. Threw a wick under my stop line, but no, stopped. So $55 on that base hit. That's all we're looking for to start off with on the small account. Now, our BDTX back at $4. I don't mind that. Let's have a look at our just as it resumes to the downside, to the south side. So current high of day. $580. Take the bid with you. Moving up on the ask, take the bid with you, why don't you? That's just cruel, teasing me like that. Halt level 647, so I'd like to tap the halt level. Volatility on this still 30 cents. Spreads 10 cents, 10-15 cents. Current high of day is 625. Nice volatility halt to the upside and a gap up would be nice. This candles 18. bit nervous there, holding at the halt level. It's a bit silly of me. We cut this as it broke the VWAP. Maybe we might retest the highs. No, looking out. Yeah, that's got my number. That's going on my no trade list. That is horrible. What a horrible stock to trade. Let's see if I can make that back on meds. Needs a bit more volume, does meds? NVX on the other hand doesn't. Come on, Phil. That wasn't nice. Now I'm between the spreads. This went up to like $20 yesterday. After hours, it went up to like nearly $23. Yeah, Arab, NYSE. I'm just, it's got my number whenever I'm in. And it's now breaking highs, so up at 625. So, yeah, not playing Arab. Below 15, I'm not playing this either. $6.50 did Arab after I got out. That's just typical. Volatility on these stocks today. Where did I get out? I was right at the halt level to the downside, and you get caught in a halt to the downside, and it gaps down $2 when you've got 15,000 shares. I don't think so. I'll take the $20,000 loss, well, except for $13,000 loss instead of a $30,000 loss. Yeah, should not have taken this trade with meds. In hindsight, the volume was not. No, I don't know. The volume came in. It was over 50,000 shares. Let's see. How's it going to play out? Yeah, Arab. I mean, the reverse splits. We've got on a couple of reverse splits in the past, which have been really profitable for us. But sometimes it's just not your day, it's not your week, it's not your month, and you've got to take that on the chin. Not your trade. This one's going to break 650 now, Arab. It's up there at 635. Annoying. Where's the volume on meds? Come on, meds. You didn't. Doing me dirty again. You did it yesterday. You did exactly the same thing yesterday. Cost me 13,000 yesterday. Lucky to make that back. The NVX 1450 now. Look at that, I've got a sell order there and it's not filling. We'll move over to the small account. Keep an eye on that on the other screen. Come back to that in a second. I've got my stop in place. It's not doing anything. EMVX is looking like it might do something for us. What else is moving? Meds, Arab, SCIU, Cara, yes, Alt, ALT. Quite a bit moving. That's moving up, not on great volume. Cara moving up nicely. There's Cara Therapeutics moving up really nicely. Kind of finding some resistance at $4. Yeah, no volume there either. EMVX. Full top there at 1460. Oh, the S&P 500 just vomited. SPY pulling back. Nice little move up. You don't want to bounce and reject it at the VWAP because that will give you that head and shoulders, which is kind of a prelude. Arab. Cara, look at the Cara goes. She broke $4. Over $4. NTR 7. Would you go for 15 maybe? Target. I'm not feeling it. It's looking good, but I'm not feeling it. Arab over this night. Arab's at 16 right now. I'm not trading it. It's done me dirty today. High of day currently 649. So stop. I got out down here, bought in here, got out down here, and look, it went all the way up there. Still, the risk reward was out of kilter, even if I'd held on to that. I got in up here initially and sold down here, and I got in here and sold down here. So twice. Yeah. Looking at my max lot today, 10%. $450 would have been a really nice entry. Yeah. In high day. Wasn't feeling that one. Yeah, $7. The rev pre-market high was what, 690 something. So we're looking for $7. If you got back in on Arab, you really want to be testing highs. Cara breaking 410 here. Interesting, up at 410. Flat topping there. Get over there. Look for 425 if it gets over it. New high of day. Target 425. Pull back. High currently 1473, so 1475. For a retest of the high, which is currently 1485. So Cara just broke 1420. I'd say 1425, and there you go. I'm in at 75. We're looking for a new higher day of 85. So we're going to get a breakout here. That's the question. Or at least a retest. You get 10 cents. Given that the yeah, break new lows. I'm not going too big. And the breakout there was 410. Want to get in before it tested 450. VWAP bounce. Look at that bounce at 410 on the VWAP. Yeah, not my day. I'm way over my max loss, so I'm going to lock that down. I'm locking the montage here, switch over to the small account, and look for some nice trades there instead. Max loss, which basically wipes out most of, no, pretty much all of June's gains. I'm looking at overall. Yeah, you've got about 10k in profit on June there. But June's not a good month. I can't complain because I've had a good year so far. So it's okay to have a bad month. I've still got the rest of the week. We've got 3 more days to where to put that right. What have I just done? I can see this test 15. I feel like it's going to pull back though. Where's the volume going? We've just got in a nice big volume candle there. Got in late. Could have been in there here. 67, 68. What's the high of that one? 65. Could have been in at 65, 66. But deal the cards you dealt with. Chasing momentum, chasing that move. My share size is always aggressive getting. I'm an aggressive trader. That's why when I do it goes my way, it really goes my way. It certainly has done this year anyway. My share size is always aggressive. Normally in at like 2,500 to 5,000 entry positions. I'll scale up as much as like 20, 25,000. Not on the small account, obviously. So high of day currently 1485. Flat topping. We need to get above 1485 for the test of 15. 84, the 85 rejected. Just an 8 cents on this net. Gonna get that breakout? That's the question. Flat top up about 1485 on the 5 minute. I want to see $15, so at least test 15. The 10-cent trailing stop in there. The average ATR is 13. If it doesn't break out, then it's pretty much a scratch trade, this one, by the fees and charges. Not getting the volume to break through at the moment, but we'll see. Approach at 1485 again. Can we get it? No. Yeah, the ACIU's up at 240 now. 85. There's not a huge level 2 there. There's not in terms of sellers. Coiling under there. Here's your 85. Ooh, tapped 86 briefly. Doesn't want to play ball. Taking half off up at the top of them. Nice up down wick there. Still 85 is the high that we're looking to get over. 1981 on the ask. What's known as coiling. So if it does break above 85, it'll probably go with a bit of venom. 84 right now. 85 again. Oh, it's the venom. I was expecting us to tap at least $15 after we broke that hard wall. Oh, what a disappointment. So, would you Adam and Eve it? Double bottom there. I can't not take that. Right entry would have been. I missed it. Am I not going to get filled here or what? I've got an order. That's a buy order. The price is, look at that. Just refusing to fill me. Terrible. Stop, would you? These spreads are horrible as well. It's not getting filled. Severe lack of liquidity. What's going on? Lots of smaller sizes they might get filled. I have to do it in smaller chunks. Today is a horrible day for me at the moment. I can see that. BDTX cracked at the open. It's the only thing that's green for me today. And I really should not be trading this. Kill me for crying out loud. Shh. Yeah, that's all my profits in one go for June. I should never have unlocked my montage. Easy come, easy go. So sometimes you just, the red mist descends and lock my montage there. Now I'm not doing that anymore. So back at it tomorrow with that account. I'll just trade small now. No, it's that time of year, Calvis. That was horrible. Just trying to trade meds there with no liquidity. You gotta fill it all. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Calvis. When it comes to yeah, but that was down to that was on the day that the banks collapsed. There was a lot of volatility in the market when I did that, Mike. I think I went down 60,000 and ended up 40,000 up. So when there's a lack of volatility in the market, when there's not a lot to trade. So Calvis has got it right. You know, there's not a great deal to trade, because what is moving is not moving on good volume. I mean, look at this. I mean, what we're averaging like 6,000 shares a minute, which you can't trade that, not reliably at least. And the range on this ain't great either. I mean, you had one nice, decent move there, which was what, 20 cents. This move here is 20 cents, but then like less than 5 cents on the ATR. So then you've got the up and down wicks, you've got double top there, double horns, whatever you want to call it. Horrible days trading, and me trading like a complete plumpty. I'll have to watch this video back, because clearly I've not, I don't know what I'm doing. The fat guy on the internet that doesn't know what he's doing. Yeah, definitely Calvis. The Chinese stocks, the banks, the Chinese stocks moved last year as well. But Chinese stocks, the banks, you've had quite a bit of volatility in there. Some really good moves as well. Some really good parabolic movers earlier in the year. Where's Zurich come from? Again, look at the volume. There isn't any. So Lordstown Motors, I'm gonna have to have a look at the news on this, because quite frankly, this was, I was trading this just earlier this month, up at like $5 and $6. I remember trading it. Why is it sold off so hard today? Okay, news catalyst. Tuesday. Lordstown Motors drives into bankruptcy after Foxconn investment fallout. Right, okay, so they're going bankrupt. Filed for bankruptcy, that's why it's down. Company opted to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. Ah, there you go. They're going to get some volatility on this one. Remember Revlon last year? So Lordstown Motors. Look at this on the on the daily though. This was up there. They did a reverse stock split. It sold off, then went up, and it was like up at kind of $6.50, $7. Now it's down at less than $2. So yeah, that's the reason they did the reverse stock split, was to remain compliant. Yeah, I would imagine that short float's higher than that now, Elvis. I've got 14.5% as well, yeah. 14.5% short, 16.5 million shares in the float. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Yeah, well, patience, Sneef. And that's probably where I've gone wrong today. If I'm looking at the trades I've taken, I don't know. Meds, the first move up was probably about right. Looking at that. Second move, double top risk, but it was off a double bottom, so that's kind of, yeah. I was too late for that on meds. Looking at what else did I trade? A reb, that's just, I mean, the volatility on a reb it's just got me today. Every entry it went higher. So holding on to the losers too long is what's cost me today, particularly with a reb and meds as well there now. But look, as long as you learn from your mistakes, expensive mistakes, but as long as you learn from them, that's all that matters. And you can't, not every day is going to be profitable. Just remember that. I'm taking myself on vacation next month. Nereus, you're not going to get any doctor working for 40k, I know that much. That's June, so June's gone, basically. That's June is now a losing month. Yeah, there's not a lot moving. Meds is kind of choppy and back over 15, 60 meds if the volume comes in. I mean, I got in with volume and it just then died out as it pulled back. So yeah, there's not a lot moving right now, guys. BDTX trying to curl back up, rejected at the VWAP. Let's have a look. $370. Yeah, back over the VWAP. Needs to get back over the VWAP. EMVX. Pain in the hole. Look at this. Moving back up again. 1470 on the 5. Not great volume, but new high on the 5 minute. I'm going to give it 10 cents. Right, 72. I'm going to give it 12 cents. Yeah, this month's not been a great month, Ricardo. It's a loser, like I said, a losing month for me this month after today. Small green day on the small account there, Alistair. Massive red day on the main account. Traded like a woolly mammoth. Donkey. I don't know about pocket money, Nereus, but it all counts. What do I think of Jasmine Coin? Just another scam, there, Crypto Chaser. As are all of these. All of these shit coins at the moment. I wouldn't trust a single one of them. Not financial advice. I mean, you do you, boo-boo. Got a 10-cent trailing stop in place here, so I want to see this retesting the highs. I'd like to see this back up and retest that $15 that I was expecting it to do earlier. Not got great volume at the minute. This is not a crypto channel, by the way, yeah, Crypto Chaser. So I'm bearish on all crypto at the moment. Too many scams, too much red flags, too much sordid stuff going on. Binance being sued in every other nation on the planet. Coinbase being sued. No liquidity being added, so Bitcoin going on a pump. It's all coming from all the shit coins. So there's nobody got any liquidity in the crypto space at the moment. I'll get out there. I think that's pulling back a little bit. Well, Brandon, got to pay the bills. Small red day for you, big red day for me. Look, we do it all again. Tomorrow. Always a new day. Always another trade, always another day. Got rejected at the VWAP though, so BDTX is looking weak. It's underneath the VWAP and it doesn't look like it's going to break above it. So I might be wrong. As you know, I have been wrong in many times before. I've been wrong many times today, that's for sure. I don't like this pattern that's forming here, so very double top on the 5 minute, very double top kind of M pattern in formation right now. Might go up to 1490 and then get rejected like it did here. 1490 high of day. Needs to break above $15 for me now, this one. I just don't see it happening. The volume's steadily getting slower and less and less. So yeah, I think I'm going to call it a day, guys. 40k there, Alistair. Red 42,000. Basically wiped out June's profits. You don't want to know about the main one, Alistair. Just wiped out the whole of June's profits. So we're kind of, well, not quite, but after fees and charges it will have. We were like 48 up on June, we were, up until today. So yeah, I've had a bit of a stinker today, and it's not the first time, Alistair. You know yourself. You've seen me do it before. It's about coming back from it. It's not about, look, when you have big days, I had a couple of days in the last 3 months where I've had a 6-figure day. So easy come, easy go. Zoom out, as they say. What do I recommend to do when I have a small account? Starting with the small caps. What do I recommend? Okay, Alistair. There's just not enough volatility in the market, not enough volume in the market. Small account is trade small, but you've got to trade stocks that are going to break out, and it's not easy in the current market, because if you're trading with a broker you've got to make sure that the key with a small account is staying afloat, protecting your position, protecting your equity, rather than making big gains. As long as you're covering the commissions, you're picking up experience, and that's the thing. You want to be covering your commissions on a daily, and then you may get the breakout that gives you the profit on the week. You might get 1, maybe 2 trades a week that's going to give you the week's profits. The rest, it's just about breaking even. Today, it's a scratch day. Based on the trades I've taken, I'm probably going to be around about 50 quid in fees and charges. So it's a scratch day on the small account as well. Now, I'm not feeling this at all, this pattern right now. It needs to break over 1490, and it's just not got the velocity to do that with any kind of venom. Well, yeah, Vol and Ali, that's okay, but you need the market. It's okay when if you're swinging for the fences, you're swinging big in the first half an hour where you've got a lot of volume, a lot of volatility, and there's a lot of options to go for, and you just miss time it and you have some big losses. That's okay. That's not so bad, because there's volatility in the market to actually recover that. The problem is trying to recover. You're going in with the mindset, I need to recover the losses, is the wrong mindset. You're going to end up making bigger losses, particularly when the market's the way it is right now. No, I should have held up. Should have, would have, could have. I'm thinking I should have held this this position here, but it pulled all the way back to a low of 65, so I was right. Now it's brought $15. We can look to find an entry. Current high 15.05, pull back to 15, bounce on the whole dollar, 15.06. Yeah, it's a psychological thing. It absolutely is. So if I want to carry on trading, you just got to put your losses behind you. Recovering psychologically from a loss is more important than actually recovering the revenue. I'm at 15.06. I'm looking for 15.20. Take me to 15.20 when I had it the first time. We'll get back up there. We'll try it again. Take some at 15.20. Take a little bit off. And then put the 10-cent trailing stop. Let's see what we get on this. Small account profitable day. Well, you know, it's about like I say, it's about taking the. You tend to if you focus more on your losing days, it's going to weigh on you psychologically. So look at the big days that I've had over the last couple of months, and I'll cover that off in the recap in a minute when I get out of this trade. So that was nice. I like that. 1550. I've got a 10-cent trailing stop. Why did I not get stopped out at 1540? High of day now is 1550. I should have been stopped out at 1540. I'm only $10 away from my from goal on the small account. It's 5 cents. 45. That's not what I wanted. Let's get over the $half. Go back up. Yeah, meds is horrible. It's approaching $16 again. I'm giving this 20 cents. And the ATR is 15. Yeah, I'm not touching it either. I'm done on the main account, and meds is just too expensive for the. Well, it's about the same price as this, but I don't think there's. Yeah, there is leverage on meds, but yeah, I'm not touching meds. Low of this 5-minute candle is 15.20, corresponds with my stop. 5-minute candle, not 15-minute candle. Lovin or McLovin? Lovely. Super bad. Great movie. Hilarious movie. Not really risking much. 122 up. I'm risking $100. Let's see, can we get up there? No, it's pulling back too far. I'll leave that there. Don't touch it, Tony. Get over that $50, we'll be sitting pretty over goal on the small account. Going the small account is not as easy as it was it was a lot easier in February, starting with 2.5k than starting with 5k. That's actually a very valid point, Calvin. So a lot of the early moves, you're just not getting the continuation. So getting the first move when something moves, and then making as much out of it as possible before it then starts to retrace, because the follow through it hasn't been prevalent with a lot of these stocks. Just a lack of follow through. When it moves up, it starts to kind of peak out. We're getting a couple that do. We're getting a couple of parabolic movers from time to time, but very often they're not on good volume. So you're kind of scared to try and test them, or they've got a shelf registration or something. So you end up a little bit nervous about trading them. Not great. Current high of day is 1550. Like a retest of that, thanks. Yeah, BDTX was a decent runner in the pre-market, but not a lot today. Ouch, ouch, and ouch again. I wanted to retest that high, 1550. Take the 10. Break even for the rest. Right. Pretty much gets me to goal on the day. I'm like, for the sake of $4. It's a break even. Yeah, so we're 132 against 136 goal today on the small account. I'm just going to leave it there, guys. Better than a kick in the pants, I guess. It pales in significance against the main account, but the different mindset across the two accounts that you've got to have. Meds, Meds getting faked out all over the place, but EMVX and again, this is another thing. I could never have traded EMVX with a $500 account. the fact that I've got effectively a $1,500 account now is allows me to trade it. But a $500, even with the leverage, how many shares are you going to get with 500? You know, you're just not going to get the. It's just not going to be worthwhile, is what I'm saying. You're going to get, as was the case for quite a while, you're just going to get eaten into by commissions and charges. So look, I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I'm going to take the mutt for a walk, and I've got some things to do, and I'll be back at it tomorrow. Clear my head, start afresh, and let's see if we're. Hang on a minute. Let's just have a look at where we actually are on the month, shall we? When in doubt, zoom out. That's what I always say, and it's what you should be saying too. When you have a bad day, zoom out. How are you on the week? How are you on the month? Etc. Etc. So right now, so this is my Benzinga. If you don't know what Benzinga is, if you're wondering where my scanners are, this is what my desktop, this is what my laptop looks like. I've got 3 screens. So for example, I'll show you this. This is my setup, by the way, guys. So I've got this is you guys. This is my chat and everything on my YouTube studio, OBS and stuff. Then I've got my trading workstation. Then I've got my watch list screen there. So that's my 3 screens there. And then I've got my laptop there. So that's essentially my setup. 4 screens, 2 for trading, 1 for scanners, 1 for the actual stream and the chat and everything else that's going on as well. And that's what I'm doing. But this is Benzinga. So I've got my my gap scanners here, which is basically tells me which the biggest movers on the day. I've got my momentum scanners, which tells me the biggest movers over the last 15 minutes. I've got my real-time scanners here, so it's constantly updating. I've got my movers and signals here, and then I've got my news feed here. So this is what Benzinga is. Now, if you're wondering what is Benzinga, go to my link tree, or the links in the description if you're watching on YouTube or Rumble or ShareVision. But Benzinga is this. You can try it out for free for 14 days. Check it out. I wouldn't be profitable without it. I can tell you that. When I started using Benzinga, that was a big moment for me, because I was able to start trading stocks that had momentum, and finding stocks to move was a big thing. So stock selection is a big part of trading strategy. So check out Benzinga. Try it out for free if you're not using it, but don't pay full price. Come use my discount code DTWT35, so you day trade with Tony 35, and you get 35% off regardless of which package you go for. That's if you like it. If you don't like it, don't subscribe. You don't need a credit card to subscribe, you just need an email address. If you want to join the community, I've moved away from Teachable now, so I'm now on Kajabi. So come join the Day Trade with Tony community here, and this is what you're getting, what you will get. So you learn, identify stocks, all of this, and yeah. So come join the Day Trade with Tony community. Happy to take you under my wing. You want some merch? I'm on Etsy now, so go and get your hoodies, your cups, teddy bears, whatever it is, robes, luggage, Bluetooth speakers. Go and get your merch. And what else was I looking for? Trader View. That's why I came here. So Trader View, calendar. Let's have a look. So calendar, I want to filter for June, and then we'll zoom out. Okay. So filter for June. Zoom out in a moment. But you can see 4,000 yesterday, but after fees and charges, it was almost $2,000 in fees and charges yesterday. Just putting that out there. Not a good day's trading. Let's have a look at the reports for June. Given that we're 40,000 down, we were 52,000 in terms of gross profits. We were 41,000 in net profits, so 52,000 in gross profits, and we've just pretty much given all that back. So it's a losing month at the moment. So we need to finish green on we've got 3 more days to finish green on the month. Not ideal is all I'm saying. But I can zoom out. So what I mean by zoom out is I just change that for the year, and quite quickly I can just look at, okay, whilst 52,000 was where we were at, obviously that's going to be down to 10,000, but after fees and charges, I'm actually probably just under break even. I'll take a look at that later, but I'm probably just under break even after fees and charges. And this is total, by the way. This includes the small account. This is all my trading, but I'm having a good year. So big month in January. You all saw that. I struggled in February, but then it was followed by 3 massive months, the 3 biggest months of my career today. So struggling today, I don't mind if it follows with 3 massive months like it did after February. So I've got to zoom out on the month, on the year. I just passed the 6-figure mark, 7-figure mark on the year, which I didn't do until I think October last year. So we're way ahead of last year, almost 50% ahead of last year. But if I look at where we're actually at for the year, I've got to be happy. Even just taking today's losses into account, I've got to be happy with where I am. So again, this is how you get over your anxiety when you have a really bad day, is you zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out, and that's all you really can do. So just got to try and stay positive. Put it to bed, bad day at the office, and then come back and do it again tomorrow and start fresh, start from scratch. Every trade's a new trade, every day's a new day. So ahead for the year. Today it's a massive step back on the month, but what I'll be able to do is put June at the end of this week. We put June behind us. I've got 2 more weeks in July, and then I'm starting a new life. So I've got everything I need to start a new life, and I've got that positivity in my head that, quite frankly, no amount of losses today or this week or this month is going to detract from. So look, it's just one of those days. So we go at it again tomorrow, and I'll just go back to the stream here and back to the charts. So yeah, we go again tomorrow, and we do it all again, and no point getting upset or anxious on the losses that you make on any given trading day, because the next day, if you're carrying that into your mindset into the next trading day, you're going to be revenge trading, even though you've not taken a trade. You're going to be looking to make up the losses from the previous day. I'm in drawdown now. So all I've got to do is look at, okay, now I'm in drawdown. I need to concentrate on making that $6,000 a day. For average $6,000 a day across the year doesn't mean I'm going to get $6,000 every day. Some days, like yesterday, it was 3,000. Some days, like today, it was negative 40. So or 42 if we look at it from this point of view. So 42,000, big red day. I'm not trying to be dismissive of it. I'm just coming from a good place. It's not a great, when you're swinging trying to make big money, you're going to make big losses as well, and you've got to take that. It's all relative. So if your goals were $500 on the day, this is like losing $2,000 or $4,000 or whatever. It's a big loss. And if your goals are to make $5,000 on the day, this is 8 times that. So I should have, when I got to 20k down, I should have locked it. Well, I actually did lock it, and then I came back for more, and that's a big mistake. Once you reach your max loss, you should lock it out and walk away. There's always another day to make it back. That's all I'm saying. Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow, and an hour before the market opens. So come join me then, and we'll do it all over again. And hopefully we'll have a much better day tomorrow than we did today. And who's to know? earlier in the year, we were making $20,000-$30,000 days on a regular basis. So when I look at March, April, and May, we had some big days. So who knows? We might get out to drawdown this week. I'm not promising it, but we should get half of it. Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming, and I will see you later.